So this is our first look review of the Thermarest Evolite sleeping mat. Brand new this year, and it's intended to be a spring-summer sleeping mat. It's self-inflating, and it's a self-inflating foam sleeping mat, similar to other older Thermarest designs, not the Neo Air models, but the Pro-Lite and other models like that. The valve here is obviously used for the self-inflation. You just open it, and that lets the air in, and it starts to inflate itself. I did have to give it a bit of an encouragement, finishing off that last little bit with my own breath, but that seems to happen on the old Pro-Lite models and other similar self-inflating models as well, so we're not too disappointed with that. Right, so the design of this mat in terms of the construction's different to anything else that's out there at the moment. It combines air pockets with foam on the little dips you can see on the mat there. So it is a self-inflating foam mat, as I've said, but it combines the air chambers to give you a little bit of extra comfort and a little bit of extra depth to the mat. So these parts here, the raised parts, are the air pockets, and what I found when I've just jumped on it a second ago is that they kind of stop you from rolling around on it a bit too much. You can still move around, but maybe as I'm using it overnight, that'll stop me from rolling off. And it's quite thick. It's 5 centimeters thick, and it feels fairly nice. Just jumping on it quickly, but we'll see how we get on tonight when I jump on it and get some sleep on it. Right, we've spent the night in Doolin Bothy in Snowdonia, and I've been using the new Thermarest Evolite mat. Just in terms of trying to get a gauge for how comfortable it is and how sort of easy it is to use. To be fair, I was warm enough last night in here. Obviously, it's not the same as camping outside in your tent, but we'll save that for later on in the year as spring and summer rolls around. But I've got to say, it's pretty comfortable. It's quite a stiff mat as opposed to something like an air mattress, which you tend to get from self-inflating foam mats, in my experience. The combination of the foam and the air chambers seem to stop you really from suffering from how sort of rigid the mat is. Did still get a little bit of, if I'd spent too long on one side, a bit of shoulder ache and whatever, but overall it's been comfortable. I've slept on my back for a little while, and it's comfortable that way. It gives you good, nice and back support. Slept on my side. You don't sink into the floor because of the foam aspect of it, and as I say, you don't really on the whole get too bad an ache because of the air chambers that are there as well. I said before about the air chambers maybe stopping you from rolling off. I didn't roll off this mat at all, but I don't really move around too much, but I ventured to the side now and then, and where they're raised up, I definitely felt sort of roughly where I was on the mat, so that's all good in that respect. So at the moment, it looks like it's pretty good. We'll see how it performs in a proper wild camp in the tents in spring and summer. We'd like to thank Cascade Designs for providing this sleeping mat for our review. Any views and opinions contained in this video are those of Hiking and Camping for UK Adventurers. You can find a link to this item on their website in the description below.